Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm SuperDimmy1 and you've landed on a video from the Lost in Tokyo series. In this episode, we're going to search for one of the watches I've dreamed of my whole life, the CASIO Oceanus Manta. But please, if you like watches with Japanese movements, go and also get the video I made on Seiko Museum, which is amazing. That said, we have a goal, so let's get started right away. Well, now the challenge is to find a store that sells CASIO because I want to see the price differences. For Seiko, it's the same, guys. Whether you buy them in Italy or in Europe, you buy them here and pay exactly the same. If there is a difference, it's really minimal. Maybe the only way to save on watches, even in Japan, is to get local watches at lower prices. And to find them at some secondhand stalls, in stores that sell used items in good condition. As I was walking down quiet little streets like this, I couldn't help but notice three things. Number one, all the girls, or at least most of them, their legs are a bit crooked, not like a duck, but inward. This is probably due to the fact that they are always kneeling. It's not a sexual joke, silly girls. It's because they literally sit on their knees. I don't know if you've seen any movies or stuff like that, at least that's what I think. Number two, all the cars, the fast ones, the ones that do 0-100 in 3 seconds, 2 seconds, here are designed to be silent, not to make a mess like the modified Fiat that is out there that passes by my house. There's this one, which is one of the latest Lexus models, by the way. I don't even know if it arrived in Italy. Actually, I saw it earlier. This is also the new Toyota Crown that's out now. It's the quietest thing I've ever heard. And number three, while walking down a very quiet little street, but which overlooks many crossroads and many little streets, there was a little boy with a yellow hat, so that he is beautiful to see, who went to school alone, aged maybe 4 to 5 years. This means that there's a lot of confidence among people, and in my opinion, that's a beautiful thing. Guys, if you're interested in a really cool store, you have to come to this one. It's called Locks. It's a pretty normal store that doesn't sell a ton of stuff, not like those usual 5-story shops. But it allows you, if you're traveling here, to buy things with a 10% discount, meaning without taxes. So you need to bring your passport with you. But it allows you, if you're traveling here, to buy things with a 10% discount, meaning without taxes. So you need to bring your passport with you, so they put them in your name and surname, and you don't pay taxes on them. You save 10% because taxes in Japan are roughly around 10%. Guys, there's really a world of stuff, electronic things, home goods, carpets, stuff like that. I don't know how you can carry them around because you have to take them on the plane. Otherwise, they won't give you the discount. But there's really a world of stuff here. It's with a 10% discount, meaning tax-free. And as I said, maybe I didn't understand. This one also has several floors. Guys, I managed to find some Casios, specifically G-Shocks. But here, basically, they have the same prices as they would in Italy. A regular Casio costs around 80 euros. And then there are those editions made of metal and stuff like that, which go from 200, 300, and 400 and up. So it actually doesn't matter where you buy them, whether from the Casio website or elsewhere, they always cost the same at the price you would pay for them even in Japan. But here, guys, there are some Omegas with a 21 to 28% discount that actually don't look bad at all. And of course, it's also full of Seikos, which are really nice, but not the Casio Oceanus. And especially the Manta that I'm looking for. So we need to change store. Is there anyone else who is collecting the stamps? But he's collecting them all, basically, I mean, for 3-4 people. Now let's get the stamp. Let's see how it is. Look how cute it is, and voila. In no time, just by walking around the city. We already have 3 stamps for you guys. Here's also a trattoria, the Grotta Italian restaurant. In the meantime, there's a little robot looking up at a stuffed animal that's eating sushi with a dog. For those who don't know, this dog, which is actually dogs, are Shibas, which are typical dogs of Japan. But this one in particular, all white, is the mascot of a bank. And the bank is called SoftBank. SoftBank, in a nutshell, he is the mascot of the SoftBank. Guys, I just walked into an absurdly huge store, like 10 floors of stuff, upon stuff, right in front of Tokyo Station. Looking for the Casio store, maybe I messed up because I could have come tomorrow when I had more time. Now I have to find the elevator and go up to the 6th floor. I found another mega store that basically sells Citizen and Casio. Seiko, Grand Seiko, everything you need. There are quite a few Citizen at 30% off. And I assure you, it's really a great discount, actually. I found the store that will definitely hook you up. Here's the Casio store. Here we have G-Shocks of all kinds and all the colors you can think of. Any combination from the most normal to the strangest. Here it is. All G-Shocks. With very Italian prices ranging from 50 to 100 euros. But in reality, these models here have a 30% discount on top. So they actually cost much, much less than in Italy. On top of the 10% discount, if you take them on a plane and take them abroad, look at how special these are. Guys, I finally found the Oceanus that I was looking for, and also the Manta that I was searching for. But it's not the model I like. The one that I know is a collector's edition. But this one is 30% off and costs 138,600 yen, which is about 750 to 800 euros. In Italy, it goes for around 900, so it's a little less than 100 euros cheaper. I can't believe it. I found the Oceanus stand. It's just watches. Oceanus of all prices. Look at the quality. Guys, there are also women's ones, and then there's the whole Manta collection all lined up. Look at the guards and some guys too. This square, one that I've never seen, is 192,000 yen with a 30% discount. I've never found it. This price here, I mean, usually in Italy, it goes for around 2,000 euros. Since with the discount, I would pay 1,150 euros with 10% off. You would pay 175,000 yen, which would actually be about 100 euros. This price here, I mean, usually in Italy it goes for around 2,000 euros. And with the discount, I would pay 1,150 euros with 10% off. You would pay 175,000 yen, which would actually be about 100 euros. And considering that this Manta here with this glass here is around 2,000 euros, in Italy it's a price that's truly a bargain. But as much as I like it, unfortunately, I can't afford it. So I'll have to sadly let it go anyway, guys. So I would say that there isn't a watch here that you can't find, probably. There's literally a world. And I also found the display case of the figurines. It's still from CASIO, which is the sportier version, let's say. I also found it with the stuff I need. The problem is that as far as the watch goes, the quality seemed a bit better in the photos, I mean, in person. At least this model I found here is on sale. Yeah, it's a good price, whatever you want, but it's not the model I want. And the second thing is that the quality is a bit worse in person. That light blue one looks more like glass than sapphire. So I would say that aside from precisely because I don't even have the money, but if I wanted a sacrifice, I would make it, I would find it. In this case, I'm more than happy to let it go. Today, by mistake, I exited from another place at another station, i.e. the same station or another exit. And look at this amazing little shop I found with kitchen tools. There's some really beautiful kitchen equipment, just perfect for steaming. The pans and the nice bowls have beautiful chopsticks. 1430, damn, they cost a lot, but I mean, they cost almost as much as a bowl. Take a moment to observe this beautifully crafted and intricately designed teapot, and here I find myself aimlessly and wearily wandering through the narrow, winding alleys, feeling utterly exhausted and completely worn out after what has been an incredibly long, tiring, and demanding day. And you know it, I've walked more than 40 kilometers, I'm exhausted, my calves are killing me. My back hurts too. And on top of that, I had lunch practically at 4 or 5 in the evening. I'm not even that hungry. As for shopping, I didn't buy anything, not because I didn't like the watches, but because the ones I could afford cost almost the same. Also in Europe, even in Italy, the ones that you can't find in Italy I can't afford because they have exorbitant prices, like many other types of watches. Then I sent a few photos to my cousin, who is also a fan, maybe even more than I am. And he got himself a nice Seiko, a Seiko that costs around 270, 250 in Italy. He got it at more than 60% off. He picked it up for about 100 euros. It comes with its little box, it comes with instructions and a 1-year international warranty. You just need to go to any center. Seiko, and he got this version with rose gold. But it actually leans much more towards a brownish color. Fantastic. Beautiful. I liked it a lot too, as soon as I saw it. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the links. I have a very thick wrist and this watch is really tight on me. I can close it, but it's super tight. Just for the record, we're talking about a Seiko SBTR 026. Beautiful. There was also a black version with gold that I wanted to buy. I mean, would I have taken this one if he got the version? That all black one, unfortunately, doesn't fit on my wrist. It breaks my heart. Because at 100 euro, it's a watch that's a steal, really? What can you do if the Japanese have it smaller? As for the Seiko Museum, I bought something also for my cousin. I didn't know he was going to get the watch, but I got the Seiko Museum book, which tells the whole story of the brand. And all the watches are made and produced with photos, descriptions, and things carefully curated from the aesthetic side to the mechanical side. And he really likes to open watches and look inside and see all the mechanical parts, so I really hope he appreciates it, and if he doesn't appreciate it, damn his. In addition, of course, to a copy of the 2024 catalog of the Seiko watches that were released. Check the link in the description. Maybe there's the same guide available in Italy through Amazon. If that's the case, I definitely put it down in the description for you. Of course, I added other themed accessories for the cuts. I recommend if you need to buy something, buy it from there. It's Amazon anyway, if things go badly, but returns help support the channel. Please don't forget to check out all the previous videos before this one, and especially subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on the videos that are coming in the future. Also, because I'm giving a little spoiler, I bought a little something related to watches too. That's all from Tokyo. I thank you, I say goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video of the Lost in Tokyo series. Hi.